Does Harley Quinn deserve her own movie? Hey, what's up? This is your boy Big Dula here from the Lorekings. Today we're talking about, does Harley Quinn deserve her own movie? With all the recent speculation and articles being written about the subject, with a lot of articles written already about her performance in the movie and the similarities to her and Deadpool, and a lot of people wondering if they're going to make a standalone Harley Quinn movie that also features other female villains and female protagonists. I think the answer to the question of whether they should make this movie or not should be more of a reflection of what they're trying to do with the DC universe. If this is playing into the DC universe and it's playing it a pivotal role or playing a role that can help them grow the broader universe itself by introducing, Batgirl, Birds of Prey, and some of the other things that have been floated and rumored, then surely this would be it would be a good movie. But if they just wanted to make the movie because Fox got away with making Deadpool, and Deadpool was fantastic, but everyone knows Deadpool really isn't playing into the universe itself. Deadpool has always been standalone. Even his comics, any comic that he's in, you kind of realize that it's kind of like the standalone thing. It's not meant to be pivotal. It's not meant to grow the universe. It's meant for what it is. It's meant to be funny. It's meant to be humorous. It's meant to make light of the seriousness of what's going on. Whereas Harley Quinn, she's more in tune with the universe itself, and I feel like putting her in the movie, especially now that she's in Suicide Squad, and if she's in any follow-on Batman movies or anything else like that, any Justice League movies, putting her in there instead of doing, say, the Aquaman movie or Cyborg's movie or someone else's movie might not be the right call, just from the universe perspective. Now, I know DC's facing this pressure because they're seeing the Marvel franchises start to branch out a little bit more, but the Marvel fans, they've been doing this a lot longer, and they have a plan. They have, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, phase 4, and they know where they're trying to go. So when they start expanding their universe, like with the Miss Marvel or the Black Panther or Ant-Man and Wasp, and you start to see the expansion of their universe, you understand what they're trying to do. You know it's leading up to something. But with the Harley Quinn one, I'm struggling to kind of figure out why this is happening. From a universe perspective, from a marketing perspective, I understand it completely. From the social justice warrior perspective, I'm starting to understand it completely. Because you're starting to hear a lot more rumblings, like they need a whole female movie and all this other stuff. But we're gonna see how well that works out for Ghostbusters. Just putting a whole bunch of women in the movie and pushing it out there might not be the best recipe. This shit has to make sense, and it has to fit within the universe, or it's gonna get killed. The review's gonna get killed. It's gonna die in the vein. And even the floating this before the Suicide Squad movie is kind of, before that, the reviews for that's even out, before people even go to that one, it's kind of jumping the gun a little bit. Let's let the movie come out. Let's see how it is. Let's see how it works out. And if she did play the role that she did, and you can fit it in the universe, then do it. It makes sense. She's one of the most liked characters in the universe. But know what that comes with it if it's seen a certain way and how it's portrayed and enacted. It might not go the way DC wants it to go, and it might be more pressure or other things might happen to them where they didn't expect. So know where you're trying to go, know what you're trying to do, and if that works, then go with it. Because these movies, since they're making so much money, are now under this extreme microscope, because it seems that only one certain group of people are making the money. You saw just what happened with the Doctor Strange trailer and what happened with that. So just saying, DC, be careful, know what you're trying to do. If you know what you're trying to do and you can back it up, then go ahead and freaking do it. There's perfect paths for female protagonists. Look at Jessica Jones. That was fantastic. The community does not hate it, as everyone would try and make us out to be sexist and bigots and all this other stuff. The community does not hate it. What the community hates is when you take something that is loved and you try and remake it in another image without paying respect to the creation itself, the love that people put into helping to DC grow this character and this brand and everything else, and you just spit in all their faces. That's what people don't love, right? That's what people hate. And then when you tell them that they're stupid for believing the old way, even though that was the way that was created and how these characters came to be, other people tell you like this isn't something that you no longer have a voice. Now that we're here, your voice doesn't matter anymore. That's where the community gets pissed off. That's where I get pissed off. I think that's where everyone gets pissed off, because you see a scam when you see it. A lot of people were pushed into comic books because normal entertainment wasn't giving them the entertainment they wanted or they deserved, and they went into comic books to get that entertainment. And now that it's successful, people are telling them that no, we need to make it like the entertainment and content that you just ran from. That doesn't make any sense. And that's why you're starting to see the pushback, and that's why you see people wanting the characters to be who they are, wanting the characters to be exactly how they remember them, because that character, how they remember them, is how it got grown, right? It's how it grew from nothing to something. You know, it's like if you were this well-disciplined person and you worked hard and you got to a point and you made $1 million and $2 million and $3 million, and then one day someone else is like, no, you don't do it that way. That's not the way to success. Do it another way. And you change completely. Are you sure you're still going to stay on top, or are you going to fall back down? And that's kind of the way we see some of these movies and the characters and everything portrayed. I just don't want you guys to mess this up, right? Because if you mess it up, it's going to be bad, and it's going to be epically bad. And it's going to be bad for other people too. So it's your boy, Big Doula. Tell me how you feel about the Harley Quinn movie and the rumors surrounding and how they could do it well, and how they can do it. We already know how they can F up a movie, right? They can mess anything up, right? They messed up Spider-Man. Like, that was a no-brainer, and they messed that up like 5 times. So tell me how you think they can make it good, and then tell me what your concerns are, because I have some. So I know you definitely have some. This is your boy, Big Doula, here at the Lorekings, signing off. Watch, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Peace. I can do this all day, Tony. Hey, what's up? This is your boy, Big Doula. Today we're talking about the Civil War. Hope you guys saw it. Hope you loved it. All right, first, let's talk about what I loved. The first thing I really loved is that now you see the contrast between this and what happened in Superman Batman, is that the work they put in